Hi, today we will explain the storyline of the film entitled Scorned, which was released in 1993. Well, let's get straight to the story.
It won't hurt as much if you take the pill.
One night, Patricia woke up her husband Truman because someone had broken into their house. When the two of them checked, apparently there was only a drunk woman who had strayed and entered their house. The next day, in another place, the Weston family was busy. Alex Weston and his wife Marina Weston were in a hurry to go to work. They didn't even have time to wish their son, Robbie, a happy birthday. Knowing this, Robbie looked displeased, but fortunately he still had Belle, the housemaid of the Weston family who really cared about him. After celebrating his birthday with Belle, Robbie went to school. Meanwhile, in another place, Truman told his wife that he would invite a partner named Mason to dinner at home to discuss company business, but for some reason, it seemed like Patricia didn't agree with her husband's plan. Plus again, Truman bought a supercar on credit just to look cool even though they both still had a lot of debt and a house mortgage. This made her even more annoyed. Arriving at the office, Truman saw his boss Creamer discussing big business with Alex Weston. It seemed he was curious about Alex's presence in his company. Alex, who had just finished discussing his business, rushed home, but he received news from Belle that his son Robbie had missed school. Knowing this, Alex called his son and scolded him severely. It seems that Alex is an old-fashioned parent because he doesn't listen to his son's opinions. As punishment, Alex confiscated Robbie's car keys. Even though he was annoyed, Robbie gave the key to his father. In the evening, according to plan, Truman brought his business partner Mason to dinner at his house. It turned out that Patricia had been waiting for more than an hour until she felt a little annoyed. Plus Mason was a womanizer. When he had the opportunity, the man touched Patricia's body. However, on the other hand, Truman actually asked his wife to obey all of Mason's wishes. Hearing this, Patricia felt disappointed because her husband had sold her. She could only surrender when Mason fucked her. The next day at the office, Truman was introduced to Alex. Furthermore, Creamer gave the news that his position in the company would be replaced by Alex while Truman would be demoted and would be placed in a branch office. Knowing that, Truman was very disappointed because the business partner he had found would be taken over by Alex. In frustration, he left his office and did not work that day. On Sunday morning, unlike usual, Truman will go to his office to work. Because Patricia kept asking, Truman told his wife that his business partnership would be given to someone else and he had failed. After that, he just left. When he arrived at the office, Truman, who was already stressed, decided to commit suicide in his office. Knowing that Patricia was very sad about the death of her husband who left him with a lot of debt, she went to the company where her husband had worked to meet Creamer. When they were in Creamer's room, Patricia asked for help so that the insurance from her husband could be dispersed, but Creamer could not help because Truman's death was caused by suicide. Knowing this, Patricia felt sad and confused because her husband left her a lot of debt, until one moment, Patricia saw Alex. Because she was curious, Patricia went to her husband's study, which now belonged to Alex. She printed out Alex's biodata and took all the information about the man and his family to plan something. After leaving her husband's company, Patricia visited Mason's house. When she saw the man come out, Patricia immediately killed him with a gun. After that, she went to the Weston family's house to watch and plan her revenge. It turned out that Patricia's first target was Robbie, and she followed him to school. With her trickery, Patricia managed to take several important forms from Robbie's school.
Here's an application for admission.
In the evening, she edited the form as if Robbie's school had sent a warning letter to the Weston family. With this, Patricia's plan to destroy the Weston family began. When he received the warning letter, Alex felt annoyed with his son. In the letter, it was written that Robbie would not get a recommendation to his favorite university because his test scores were always bad. Because Robbie's exam day was only a week away, Alex and his wife decided to hire a private teacher so that Robbie's exam scores would improve. That's when Patricia disguised herself as a private teacher named Amanda.
Yes, this is Amanda Preston.
Long story short, she was chosen as Robbie's private tutor and came to the Weston family's house to greet him. When meeting with Robbie and his parents, Patricia made an excuse as if she couldn't give private lessons as soon as possible because she was looking for an apartment to live in. But because the exam date was just around the corner, Marina and Alex offers a guest house to stay in temporarily. The next day, Robbie decided not to hang out with his friends because he had to take private lessons from Patricia. At first, Robbie's friends made fun of him as a naughty man, but their views changed when they saw Patricia, who had a beautiful face and sexy body, picking up Robbie in a sports car. While studying, Robbie couldn't focus because he saw Patricia's sexy body. It seems that Patricia deliberately seduces Robbie with her appearance and beautiful body. One time, Patricia helped Marina carry her shopping to her room. At that time, Marina was choosing a dress to go to Alex's business meeting. Patricia helped Marina a lot, which made her so like.
Oh my God, you're right.
While Marina was bathing, Patricia gave her a drink that had been medicated secretly. After that, Patricia helped Marina dress up so that she became very beautiful. In the evening, Alex went to peek at Patricia, who was taking off her clothes. Realizing the arrival of Robbie, Patricia masturbates to tempt Robbie, and sure enough, Robbie is very excited to see that, but suddenly Belle comes and catches him and throws Robbie away from his hiding place. When Belle left the Weston residence, Patricia went to Robbie's room to tease him once again. This time she took Robbie to the guest house if he wanted to see more than he had ever seen. Of course Robbie didn't reject that. He came to Patricia's place and took sexual lessons from her private teacher. After they had finished having intercourse, Patricia asked Robbie to go home so that his parents would not get suspicious. The next day, Marina started to feel the effects of yesterday's drugs. Now she looks like a drug addict. On the other hand, Patricia met Alex to discuss improving Robbie's grades. After discussing several things, the two decided to play billiards together. In the evening, Belle put up bars on the windows of the guest house so that Robbie wouldn't peek again, knowing that Patricia